Alright guys, this is what I sound like. Yeah, I didn't realize how hard this would be, but yeah, this is my voice reveal. 50 sub special. I think it's a bit early. I think I'm at like 46 right now. But yeah. So there were some questions put like commented on that one post I had talking about the special and everything. So I'm just gonna answer these questions real quick. Yeah. The first question that was asked was from LEK Edits. If you had to marry one character from the Scream franchise, who would you marry? Yeah, Amber Freeman. Yeah, obviously. I mean, but yeah. Next question. Desmond Red asked, "What's my favorite Dexter villain?" I kind of need to watch a lot of Dexter. I kind of only watched like the first season, and that was a while ago. I don't remember a lot from that, so I'm gonna kind of skip that question. My favorite scary movie. Well, it's got to be like Scream, right? Some other scary movies that are up there. The Final Destination franchise, love that. The first two Strangers movies, specifically, the chapter ones suck. The Terrifier franchise is really good as well. Yeah. And what's my favorite fast food? I should have thought about this before I should have thought about these questions before I went through them, because I need to think about this for a second. I think Zaxby's is low-key, like, very underrated, to be honest. I like Wingstop, too, but I wouldn't really count that as fast food. Jack in the Box is really good, too. Their tacos are really good. But yeah. And on to the rest of LEK Edit's questions. My favorite music creator? I don't, to be honest, I don't really listen to a lot of music. So yeah. I don't really know. I don't listen to enough music. And following up with the next question, do I like listening to Will Wood? Um, I don't, not really. I mean, uh, I guess whenever I'm watching LEK edits, because he does use Will Wood songs a lot, and they're pretty good. I don't know, I just don't really like watch music, like listen to music. Who deserves to win in the Scream franchise and why? Don't say Charlie Walker. Okay. Um, I mean, if we're talking about like killers and who should have gotten away with it, obviously you got like Jill, right? Should have gotten away with it. Um, Billy and Stu, if they like, actually finished off the rest of the people and then, maybe killed Sydney before stabbing each other, then they probably would have gotten away with it. But that's a bit of a stretch, since how they didn't really like know that Dewey and Gail were still alive. Um, Other than that, Scream 2, no. Roman, no, he wasn't gonna get away with it. He still had Gail and Dewey alive while he was trying to kill Sydney. Um, and I just don't think he would have been. He would have killed all of them. Um, so, and no, Richie and Amber probably had like the least chance of getting away with it. I mean, their whole plan was to frame Sam as the only killer, and that kind of goes, like that just kind of doesn't work. Seeing how, in the hospital scene, Sam is clearly seen like in the hospital with Ghostface attacking Tara and Dewey eventually. So, and like you see them in a deleted scene giving like their information to the cops about what happened, and like Richie was there too, like confirming that Sam was there. So it wouldn't have really worked, I don't think. Obviously at some point you have to bring in like DNA and stuff. Like Jill, I think personally did none of the killings. Um, and she probably didn't really have much DNA on anything, and she was purposely trying to get, like, she used Trevor's like thing from his shirt or whatever to put the DNA on the knife. Like, that's cool, I guess. Jill probably would have gotten away with it there. I don't know how much DNA was prevalent in the first few Scream movies, but they probably weren't as prevalent in like the first three. So, um, yeah, in Scream 5, I feel like Richie and Amber just get caught no matter what. There, Scream 6, I mean, he's a cop, possibly a fake cop, but like still trained enough in some way. I don't know. They might be able to wipe the evidence from the DNA evidence from the stuff. I don't know. Maybe the Scream 6 killers get away with it, maybe, but like they still had Mindy alive and everything. And there was still a bunch of people that ended up surviving that ended up knowing the killers. So yeah, I don't think they would have gotten away with it. In Scream 7, I'm not gonna spoil it. But I think obviously no, because skip 10 seconds into the video if you don't want spoilers for Scream 7, just like 10 seconds. Because like obviously they didn't really want to get away with it because they wanted to kill Sydney and make Tatum the new final girl or whatever. But yeah. Next question though. My favorite food, probably chicken wings, to be honest. It's pretty high up there. Also, like steak and stuff. Yeah. When you were creating your YouTube account, were you inspired by someone? Not really, actually. I don't know. I mean, editing is just kind of a fun hobby, so I was like, might as well start actually uploading the edits and stuff. I started out just doing, like, the CapCut templates and stuff, which I've deleted those off the channel because it's a bit scummy to me because you're basically just stealing someone else's edit and putting your own stuff into it. But yeah, I started off just doing that, like, very lazy, and I, like, actually started trying to learn how to edit myself, and then now I can make, like, fairly decent edits, I'd say. What are your plans on this channel? I don't really have any plans. I mean, just grow the channel as big as possible. Well, I do have, at 100 subs, I plan on doing a face reveal. So I can actually see what I look like. For that, I'll probably like get in my ghost face costume with the mask and everything from like 2 Halloweens ago, I think. And I'll like slowly pull off the mask and like the mask like a screen reveal, I guess. I don't know, that was just a pretty cool idea. Yeah. My greatest editor skill, shakes, effects, or other. I don't use that many effects, so I'd probably say shakes and stuff. Yeah. Top 10 favorite YouTube editors. I don't think I'd be able to make a top 10 off the top of my head right now. But like there's a lot of editors that I like and stuff. Obviously, LEK edits, Desmond Red. Got Legacy edits. You got Common Man, Big Mike, and just a bunch of there's a lot of editors who have been showing support. Obviously, Vane Effects is a big one, doing his 1K sub special. Right now, I posted my edit for that yesterday, I think. Yeah. Apart from editing, do you have some other hobbies? I play boys volleyball, but the season's over right now. So that's something I do. Obviously I like watching horror movies and stuff, just horror in general. I also like to play like video games and stuff. What is the most and least favorite Scream film and why? Honestly, Scream 5 is my favorite Scream movie. And below that is Scream 4 and the original, for me. I don't know, it's just something about it. Like, I love both the killers. I love Jack Quaid's acting and Mikey Madison's acting. It's Amber and Richie. Just great killers in my opinion. Like just a great simple way to like reboot the franchise with a like very simple motive. And them being pretty dumb and probably weren't gonna ever get away with it was pretty funny to me. The reveal was really good on both of them. And that movie's just like so rewatchable for me. It's like it's such like a base Scream movie. Like the Who Done It mystery. Like it's not bad. Like it's fairly obvious that you could definitely guess it's Amber and Richie on your first watch. You know, it's just kind of a good slasher movie to me. Yeah. My least favorite is probably Scream 3. I know a lot of people were hating on Scream 7, but Scream 7, I didn't think it was too bad. Honestly, just the reveal was, like, really the only thing. Like, the characters were kind of meh. The opening scene was really good. The kills were good and stuff in Scream 7. So, a lot of people have it at, like, the very bottom. But I think I have Scream 7 in, like, 5th place. Yeah, because I think I have, like, Scream 6 in 6th. And then Scream 3 is my least favorite. But yeah, no hate towards Scream 3, though. I think that all the Scream movies are good. I don't think there's a Scream movie that I would give a rating out of 10 under a 7. I think Scream 3 is like a 7 out of 10 movie. And yeah, I mean, I just don't like Roman that much, to be honest. I feel like the reveal in that one was kind of meh, because it was pretty obvious. That was Roman. I felt like they're pretending dead. I don't know if he was faking being dead or he put like a fake like prop body there. But I don't know. All I remember is that Gail had checked his heartbeat and said there's no pulse. So, and then he ends up being the killer. I feel like it was a bit, man. Like it was the same thing when Quinn did it, but like I feel like Quinn's was more. I don't know. Like you could probably think that up easier. Like, you could probably guess that it's Quinn much easier than guessing it was Roman. But, yeah. Also, he just wasn't really in that many scenes before the reveal. He didn't seem like that big of a character. He wasn't that big of a character, so I just don't really like him too much. There wasn't really any memorable kills in Scream 3 from what I remember. They killed off Cotton Weary, obviously. What else can I say about that movie? I don't know. It's just kind of mad. It's a good movie. But like the standards for Scream, the Scream franchise are just so high in my opinion that like a good movie is gonna be at the bottom, you know. But yeah, Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers. I'm gonna be real with you here. I haven't ever watched Halloween. I haven't watched any of the Halloween movies. And for Friday the 13th, I watched the original one, which obviously didn't have Jason Voorhees in it. I need to watch all of them and the Halloween movies. They're on my watch list, man. But I don't know. It's just this stuff, especially for Friday the 13th. It's just like 12 movies. Like that's a lot. I feel like I'd be putting in a big commitment to watch all of them. I watched like the first half of the second one, I think, and that was about it. Yeah. What are my top 3 favorite and least favorite ghost faces? My top 3, I have Richie at third. I have Amber Freeman at second, and obviously Charlie Walker. He's number 1 for me. I don't know. Amber just I don't know, mostly because she's hot, but like just unironically. And Richie, I don't know. I just really like Richie. Jack Quaid, he's the goat, man. And my least favorite, my 3 least favorite, um, it depends on if we're including like Jason and Greg from Scream 6. Because if so, it'd be Greg, Jason, and Ethan. Because Ethan is the definition of fodder, as we know. LEK edits. But yeah, if we're going not including them, then it'd probably be Ethan, Wayne, and one of the ghost faces from Scream 7 that I'm about to spoil in a few seconds, if you want to skip forward 10 seconds. But yeah, and Marco, I have above them from Scream 7. So that'd probably be my bottom 3. That's what I have it as on my tier list. Yeah. And then last question is, do I play Roblox? If so, what are my 5 favorite games? I don't play Roblox, actually. I haven't played Roblox in a very long time. Yeah. I don't play a ton of video games, but definitely not Roblox. I don't remember the last time I played Roblox. But yeah. So, that's been my voice reveal, I guess. If y'all like the video, like it, like I don't know what I'm supposed to say here, bro. I typically just make the edit shorts, right? Not really long form videos. Oh no, I'll probably just grab some freaking non-copyright Minecraft parkour footage to put in the background over this. Um, of this video. But yeah, thank you all for 50 subs, and yeah, bye.